Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks Weekly Roundup Podcast, episode 58. I'm your host, Tommy, joined by John.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah,
Hectic.
crazy.
We both had busy weekends. But we're
Yeah,
squeezing the podcast in because we
we
don't
are.
miss a week.
That's right. That's right.
So, how was
Let's-
your week?
Good. Busy, as I said. Good games. I got to play some, which is
Sweet.
fun. I didn't really open anything, but I did buy some stuff. I want to talk about that a little bit, probably in the opening section.
I opened Crown
What about
Zenith.
you?
It was a good week. I played a bunch of games and I opened some stuff. I opened some Crown Zenith from Pokemon, which was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Got some great
What'd you play?
pulls. I played Pokemon and I played Flesh and Blood. What else did I do?
And what Flesh and Blood did you make it to the armory?
Yeah, I did.
And what did you play there?
It was Blitz, and I played Kasai. I lost my first
Dude.
round
What?
in a mirror.
Oh, okay.
It's just the mirror is rough.
So the master has become the student, huh?
Well, I mean,
I'm
at the end
just
of the
messing.
day, it is a card game, and there is
Yep.
RNG.
Yep.
And when you draw 2 all red hands and then 2
Oh, yeah.
3 blue, 1 yellow hands,
Oh, yeah.
it's hard to
Yep,
come
you
back
lose.
from that in a
That's what
Blitz
happens.
match. Yeah.
You just lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
fair
also,
enough.
it's a fairly new player to our local community, and he's getting very good very quickly, and that is awesome. I'm super excited for him. And I gave him a whole bunch of tips of how to play Kasai right before we played, not knowing we
Oh.
would get matched up. So I was like, I'll help
Oh.
him. I'll help him get through his games tonight. And then we get matched up round 1, and I'm like, ooh.
Well, it happens.
But he took what I told him and he executed. He's a good player.
Good.
I think he
That's
will
cool.
rise to dominance, not complete dominance. I don't think our shop is pretty competitive and pretty good. So I don't think anyone really can. I think our shop's gotten to the point where I don't think anyone can consistently just take it.
Right.
So that is awesome, and I really have been enjoying that a lot.
Cool. What
And
else
then
did
I've
you
been
play?
playing a bunch of Dory online, and that is a podcast that I want to have soon, talking about the effects of Talishar online after we've had it for a while, because I know we talked about it when it first came out.
Yeah, it was very new at that point.
Yeah, and it is. I think it is harming the game or changing the game. I won't say harming. I will say changing the game in good ways and bad.
Okay.
So preview for future podcast.
Sounds good.
We had after our local armory, a few of us had a discussion about it, and some of them raised a couple really good points, both positive and negative about it. And it'll make things different. But that's not today's podcast. Today's podcast is about Outsiders and how horrific it looks.
Horrific.
It's absolutely horrific. But I've also been playing Dorinthia, which I just said. But
Yep.
I've really
You definitely did.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying that. But these cards and Outsiders, I probably will bounce back to Arachne after.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it looks like he will be a little bit more fleshed out.
Yeah, so you played Arachne in real life, like for real,
Yeah.
for about a month
Yes.
and a half. Is that
Yeah.
fair? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just underpowered, right?
Mhm.
And which we predicted that, but you wanted to get the feel for him, and you committed and
Yes.
played him.
And he has some horrific matchups, like Dromite.
Yeah,
No,
totally.
you can't. But
that'll change.
Yes.
With these new cards. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that's going to be a different story.
Yeah.
Well, for my play, I got to play against Dorinthia a couple times, which was not the best, but that's okay.
You won
I
one.
did.
You
I
got
did
one.
beat you with Reinar,
Yeah.
which I think I'm swinging back to that. I know I was committing to Katsu to try to learn it before the new Katsu comes out.
But then these new cards came out, and you were like, nope.
I mean, that didn't change it because the Katsu, like, we don't really know anything about Katsu yet. I'm not worried about that part. It's just that I don't enjoy Ninja.
Yeah.
I found that out by accident. I found this deck list for Reinar, and I tried it on Talishar, and I was like, oh, this is what it's like to like playing a hero.
Yes. Welcome.
I was into it. And
That
and
is
I've
the
been
feeling.
trying to
Yeah.
make Reinar work for a
Uh-huh.
while now. And so this particular list was, it wasn't like special or good or S tier or anything like that. It's just it was fun to play. I enjoyed the way the pacing worked, the decision making, the sometimes you just block out because that's the best move. You're
Yeah.
not going to swing with that hand. It's just a different dynamic versus Katsu and how he plays. You're focused on different things, trying different things. So I think I'm going to be playing Reinar for a while. I ordered a bunch of cards to make this happen. I
Nice.
went through a bunch of cards to get my old Reinar deck up to as close as I could to this, and
Yeah.
then I just went and bought the rest because it was easier than trying to find them. Um, we talk about our sorting. This came
Yeah.
up in conversation over the weekend.
Yeah.
Um, I have 3 boxes that are dedicated to chaos because I never bothered to sort them back after making a deck, and I
Hmm.
took the whatever I had pulled out, and they were in a pile, and I needed to get them off my desk, so I throw them in a box, and that's the chaos box. Well, now I'm 3 boxes deep on chaos boxes. I really need, because when I was building this, I was like, "Oh, it's probably in the chaos box," and I was like, "Okay, here's the chaos box." I'm with her. It's not here. I'm like, I know I have an Alpha Rampage because I remember putting it back in here in one of the chaos boxes. And then I was like, oh, I have another chaos box. Open that one, went through, and then I found a third. I was like, oh no, I've gone too far down this rabbit hole of
You need to
chaos
catch
box.
up. You
I
need to
need
catch
to
up
go
on your
back
chaos
and
boxes.
sort everything. Yeah, I have a lot of chaos boxes, and my poor Tales of Aria box is almost empty because a lot of them are in those 3 chaos boxes.
Oh no.
Because I built a ton of Aria heroes, like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
you know
Oh yeah.
a ton. So all of them got pulled and never got put back. So I got to go and do some sorting.
Yeah.
That's going to be a week-long project, probably after I get back from Egypt. I don't think I have time to do that before then.
No. That's what the
But
chaos
anyways,
boxes are for.
yeah. Point being, enjoying Reinar. I think I'll be coming to the shop to play. Because
Yeah.
I do actually feel ready to play. And to counter your point of Talishar is terrible and you hate it forever.
That's not what I said.
I know that was intentional. Just trying to fud it up, man. The Talishar is probably the only reason I will want to come back to a shop. I'll be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
because if I didn't get to test this and feel it out and say, yeah, I like this. This is fun to play against different matchups. Then I absolutely would not come back to the shop. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel
Absolutely.
like I was into it.
Yes.
But I'm missing that. I am missing that. I almost went to a Phyrexian pre-release event today.
Hmm.
I just didn't have time with my schedule, but I have that itch. I need to get back in the shop.
Did you know that there is a issue with pre-release boxes, and it's not the all will be one is not the first one to have this, but
What is it?
there is a good chance a lot of these pre-release kits are missing uncommons.
That's weird. I've
Yeah.
never heard that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you open it up and then you're at a disadvantage because you're missing your uncommons.
Oh, it's just like individuals. It's not like across the product.
Like individual boxes of pre-release. It's not everyone. It's just some of them.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
How does that even work? Does it have enough commons so it's a full pack?
Yes.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. In Magic, the rarity doesn't matter.
No, I know. I know. But
You know what I
what
mean?
I'm
Like you
saying
can have
is you
mythics that are garbage, and you have commons that are bomb. Well, maybe not bombs, but are good. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no, I know. But I'm
But
just
yeah,
saying that you should
it
have the
exists.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that. Never heard.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
just recently found that out because I
uh,
haven't been to a pre-release in a really long time
yeah, me neither. Yeah, that's why. And this seems like a
for
really
Magic.
fun,
Flesh and
fun
Blood, I
set.
haven't missed one, but
So yeah, but it still has been a very long time since we had one,
uprising.
which was 2 sets ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean?
It
Like
does.
it was 6 months ago. As of what, March?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a long time ago.
But we get
It's.
back to back
I
outsiders.
know. I
Back
can't wait
Friday
for
and
drafting
Saturday.
again. Yeah.
Oh,
But
and
it just shows like how different it is. It's
mhm.
6 months between, pre-releasable sets versus Magic's every like 6 weeks now, I think, or 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. It's very frequent with Magic.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely pluses and minuses to both. I like being able to go to the shop frequently and playing something new. I also don't like having 4 billion sets in a year.
Correct.
You
Yes,
know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
I
Like,
agree.
there's two sides to that coin for sure.
There
Um,
are real quick, the shop might be changing time and might be changing because right now we're just doing
Yeah, we could talk
Yeah.
about that separately. That's not for the podcast.
But
No one cares.
the one thing I wanted to point out that I'm excited about is there's a chance that Commoner might enter the rotation.
Yeah, I saw.
So I think that'd be fun.
I don't. I hate, but
Fair.
that's okay.
Kasai is really good in Commoner. I'm all right with
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
it.
I see.
Just another format I
Cool.
can play my favorite hero.
Oh yeah. Openings. You open Crown Zenith. Anything hot?
Yeah. I have it right here. Let's see. I opened the Pikachu, which I was super
That's
happy about.
yeah. That's pretty cool.
Uh, the Zoroark, the Leafeon V-Star, the Deoxys alt art, Lisa Sparkle, the Mew alt art, which is gorgeous, the Raikou alt art, Lumineon, which is just a staple card. It's so good. Irida, Sharon's Care, some other smaller stuff. But it's a blast to open.
That's
And
cool.
our Lost Origins shorts, if you haven't noticed, we've been starting to upload some Pokemon card opening shorts. So check that out on our channel if you have not already. It comes out every other day. And our Lost Origin ones just ran out. So our Crown Zenith should be starting in 2 days. And so you can see some of the stuff I pulled there. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've really been getting into the game again. It's fun, and the mobile app works really well, so I can play it when it's convenient. It works really well on the iPad. You can play on the desktop. You find people really quickly to play with. There's a ladder, so I can kind of scratch that ladder grind
Hmm.
itch that I no longer have from not playing Arena or Hearthstone.
Yeah,
So it
I'm
kind of
definitely not
replaces
picking
that.
up Match or Pokemon yet.
No, you don't. Yeah, I mean, I think you
I'll
would
do it in
like it.
March when they
Yeah,
switch to Scarlet Violet. I'll give it a
absolutely.
shot. I
Yeah,
promised I would give it at least a try,
yeah,
so I will.
yeah.
But not right now. No,
No,
I'm
that's
doing
fair.
Arena though. I already bought the kit for Phyrexia
Cool.
for one, so I have to play it. So I'll get at least a digital draft in if I don't get a chance to do it in person.
Yeah, and we do plan on doing. Maybe we'll do it as a video. Even though I just kind of trash talked it, it'll just be for fun. Doing the pre-release kits, and hopefully we don't have a no uncommon pack.
I mean,
But
if we do, you get the legitimate experience at the shop.
fair enough. Well, the legitimate experience at the shop is they actually replace those packs for you.
Oh, do they
Yeah.
really?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. A good shop though,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. That makes interesting.
because then it's straight up just it's not fair.
It's not you think it's not fair.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
You don't have
Did
access
not
to
know
the
that.
same random pool of cards.
For my opening, like I said, I didn't open any packs, unfortunately, although I was very tempted to open some Pokemon. I do have that yeah, before we switched off the
Hmm.
Pokemon opening, I got the case of ETB Elites or whatever the heck they're called, the blue ones. You know what I'm talking about?
The case of elite trainer boxes, the Crown
Crown
Zenith.
Zenith.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the special one, the
the
blue one's
plus.
not the yeah, plus, that's it. I
Yeah,
couldn't remember what its
yeah, they're
designation was.
the
Yeah.
Pokemon Center exclusive ones.
So you say it's fun to open.
Yes.
Should I crack that case and open one for fun and profit potentially, or should I just hold on to the case?
Well, cards are really low in value right now because everything just got dumped. But now the supply at places is are drying up. They those ones are no longer uh, available on the PokemonCenter.com. They are sold out. Let me just double check. Sometimes they bring them back, so I just want to make
I
sure
think
I'm
they
not
already came
lying.
back once and then they sold out
Yes, yeah,
a
yeah.
second time. Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
let's just say it's
But
true
they
and
come
move on.
back every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
So
still sold out.
keep it sealed.
I would keep those sealed. If you do want to open some, I'd grab like a regular ETB.
Gotcha.
The Crown Zenith one. But on the other hand, the regular ones are already going up in price. So if you don't want to uh, break that, let's see. They are, yeah, they're already up to $60, the regular ones, plus $5 shipping. So the regular Elite Training boxes are now worth as much as the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, and the Pokemon Center exclusive ones come with 2 extra packs.
Okay. All I'm hearing is keep the product sealed because that's my preference.
Well, the case is not that much of a premium, I don't think. I think it's actually a deal to buy the case on the secondhand market through TCG Player than the individual, like the single Pokemon Center exclusive. So what you could do is you could open one, sell the other three, and probably the other three will pay for the one you open.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take a look.
Because I think they're going for like 90 something right now each.
Apparently, I can just sell individual booster packs and
You can do that too.
make some money, but not much. A few
Yeah.
pennies per pack.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like $5 a pack.
Okay, so other things that I've opened, and I wanted to point this out because it's kind of an interesting, unique situation brought up by one of our participants in the Discord. If
Hmm.
you want to join us in Discord and see this stuff long before the podcast, click the link below to join the Patreon. And I think there's still a dollar option available, so you can pay a dollar, get on the Discord, and hear this stuff before it happens. End of plug there. That was totally unintentional plug. It was just
Oh, you
reality.
got to
Is
do
this
it.
is it did happen? Yeah. One of our Discord participants pointed out that the rainbow foils of WTR Unlimited stuff are like basically selling out. I forget exactly what he pointed out. He pointed out a specific thing, and then I went and searched and found that it was a lot of things. So some of what I've been opening is mail I've gotten from when I saw that. I was like, well, I better buy some of these because I've wanted to collect some of the older stuff, some of the rainbow foils. In my older videos, I've talked about getting first edition stuff that was very reasonably priced. And I've been doing that for years now. Well, I guess a year now. And these are now kind of the next target because they are running out. And a good example of that is the rainbow foil tome of Findel.
Yes.
When I looked, there was 14 copies. And this is unlimited, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, not the old ancient super expensive $400 one or whatever. It was 20, $30 somewhere in that
Yeah.
range. And I just looked a few minutes ago and there's only like 8 listings left.
Yeah.
And the top one's $100 and they're like 40 plus now. So this is happening. Some of these cards are literally just vanishing. There's no more of them because WTR is becoming more rare. Obviously, we know ARC's becoming more rare. So, like rainbow foils of unlimited stuff are becoming hard to come by in the free
Hmm.
market because basically collectors are collecting them. And frankly, this probably has zero impact on players because players don't play foils because they can be disqualified for it, as we've
Correct.
seen in
Unless you're
tournaments.
me and you risk it and you double sleeve to make sure they save
Yeah, and there are ways. There are ways to make it work,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
typically people don't because of the risk to it.
And I wouldn't be playing with foils, but there's a heart in my deck. So,
That's the problem. Like, there's
yeah.
some situations where you don't have a
But,
choice.
well, technically, you do have a choice because you can go at the beginning of a big event, you can go up, be like, hey, I'm playing the heart. It's my only foil. It's going to stick out. And they will give you a cracked bauble that says Heart of Fandel and signed
Oh,
by a judge. And
I
yeah,
was wondering when they did because we
yeah.
talked about this when that guy got disqualified for he's like, "I had no choice."
No, you
So
have a
they came
choice.
up with a
Yep.
solution.
Hmm.
Oh, good. That's
Yep.
good because I was always kinda like, "Oh, that stinks," right?
No, there's a
Um,
solution.
that's good, that's good. Excellent, that's good to know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
You
wondering
have
when they
to
would
you have
fix.
to show them, be like, "Hey,
Yeah, you
here's
have to
my
get an
yeah,
official sign off on it, but
yeah,
that's the way to do
yeah,
it. Yeah. Heck yeah. That's great. So that's good. Point being, these other collectible pieces that are unlimited, that typically are affordable, versus like your first editions, they are slowly running out.
I mean, the set's
So,
getting
or
old.
actually
It's
kind
been
of
out.
quickly. Yeah.
It's been around. It sat
Yeah.
on the shelf for $50 for how long?
What
Like,
was the one that he was talking about that triggered that whole conversation though? Because that whatever it was, it like they were gone.
was it
I don't
E-Strike?
remember. It was, yeah, foil E-Strike from
Yeah,
Unlimited.
yeah.
They're gone. Like, they just don't exist anymore. I think they're like $250. There's 2 of them listed last I saw. I didn't look today,
And
but
that's just that's not a real price. That's just what
no, no, no,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. The last sold though was like in the 140s or something. It was up
Wow.
there. Yeah, it's like they are selling in the way too much category now, because they're gone. They
Yeah.
just don't exist.
I
So
have a foil Art of War, which I know is
yeah,
up there.
put that in a thing and keep it because that's gonna be a thing.
It's in
Like,
my
oh, and
semi-playables.
the reason this was targeted though
Yeah.
is because apparently the rainbow foils in that set were kind of off shifted for how many they printed, and so it was
Yeah.
the rainbow foil for E-Strike was as rare as a legendary,
Yeah. That
and
makes sense.
so it got targeted by collectors and they bought them out basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Um,
buying some WTR foils for Dorinthia.
Yeah.
and some of them were like $5, like the super rares. The super rares
Yeah.
aren't that expensive
No,
in
they're
foil,
pretty
but the
common. Yeah.
Majestics are.
Yeah, that's what I started looking at. I went through every Majestic and Rainbow Foil to see what was happening, and it's pretty consistent. It's not all of them, but a good chunk of them are basically running out of supply. Like, they're called 10 to 12 away from being in those, like, ridiculous price range 2 listing situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, crazy. So, anyways, I wanted to point that out because I was taking advantage of it, and I know some of our listeners care about that sort of stuff. So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If you're into that collecting sort of stuff, now's a fairly good time. There's still some good prices, and it seems like in another 6 months there won't be good prices on a lot of that stuff in unlimited. So, anyways,
Maybe a play would be the super rares because those are still.
they might be, yeah, that might be the next thing to go, right? Because as these boxes become rare, the price will go up. In fact, I'm actually a little curious, and I haven't done the data research on it. I'm curious if Ark's box price rise was partially driven by people targeting Ark's rainbow foils
It could be.
in unlimited.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
yeah.
Because then people are looking at the EV and they're like, but you can pull one of these cards. It's really valuable. So these boxes should be worth more. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
absolutely.
that
Yeah,
sort of
that's what
thing
pushes
can
the price of the
happen.
box up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm curious if that was part of it. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out. Let's get on to our main topic. Enough time blabbing about that.
I did have one more thing. I don't know if I'm going to release this. I am I will give a hint. I am making a play on a similar way. I am making a similar play on a Pokemon card that is only a couple dollars, but I think should be worth way more than a couple dollars. I could be wrong, but the floor on it is so low that
Low risk.
low risk, and I only see upside in the future for this card.
Tommy's pumping and dumping.
I'm
Look
not
out,
saying what
guys.
card it
Tommy's
is.
pumping and
I'm not
dumping.
even saying what set
He's
it is.
dumping and pumping. I mean, okay, if you don't want to
Join
say.
the Discord and message me, and maybe I'll tell you.
Yeah, share it in the Discord channel anyways, so
Yeah,
everyone that's in the Discord can see it.
I'm thinking about making a Pokemon group in the Discord.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Yeah,
I'm tired of using other for
yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
like, that's a big one. That should have its own
It
section.
should. Yeah.
Totally. All right.
Maybe we get rid of Magic.
No, get rid
I'm
of
just kidding.
Soul
I'm just kidding.
Forge because we don't
No.
really use that one anymore.
Yeah, it's fine.
That falls under other. We
Yeah,
have a lot of other games that we are as used as Soul Forges. So,
that's fair.
anyways,
That's fair.
moving on, moving
We're
on.
gonna need to make a Grand Archive one too.
No, all those fall under other.
Yeah. So
Same
our
with
main.
sorcery, same with cryptic, same with, like, we play a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
games
We do. We
as a
do.
group.
We
So,
do. But moving on to our topic about how horrific Outsiders looks. This game is going to go bananas
yes,
with Death
it's gross.
Touch. We got a bunch of
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. Let's start with Death Touch.
We don't know what was officially pushed. We don't, but we do have them. They are in public knowledge now, so we're gonna go over them.
Yeah, and they went through I guess it's an unofficial Flesh and Blood TCG thing because we have a
Yeah,
bot that ties
there's a bot. We have a
to it.
bot in our
Yeah,
Discord that ties to the unofficial Flesh and Blood
s-
Discord, and there is a cards reveal channel that is currently turned off.
we don't know what that's about, but
Yeah,
apparently some of these things were not supposed to be pushed, and they were. They went through the bot, so they're in our channel.
yeah,
We'll talk about them.
yeah.
Sorry if this is unofficial. We don't know. We can't
It's
tell.
public knowledge now. They're all over
Yeah, it
Twitter,
is.
and yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyways, Death
Our
Touch.
first one was Death Touch. It is a one cost assassin ranger action, 6 attack, 2 defense, red. Death Touch can't be played from hand. When this hits a hero, create a frailty, inertia, or blood rot pox token under their control. So
All
for
right.
this one, we
First,
kind of have to talk about those
we will.
things
But
too.
I have to say, I hate Blood Rot Pox token. There's way too many syllables in that word.
Blood rot pox token.
Yeah, it should be
What's the slang
Blood
term for it?
Pox. Just Blood Pox. I didn't even know it had rot until you said that. I was like, "What is he saying?" And I'm like, "Oh, it actually does say
It
that."
does say that.
I've been calling it Blood Pox the whole time.
I think it's just gonna be called a pox token.
Pox token. Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. So do you remember what they all do off the top of your head? I do
No.
mostly. Okay, frailty, -1 from weapon attacks next turn, and any attack from arsenal, right? So that's gonna disproportionately hurt um archers, right?
Right.
For frailty. Uh Inertia. crap, I can't remember what that one does. I did have it a second ago. Now I lost it. And then Blood Rot Pox is a delayed 2 damage, and you can pay a tax to avoid it. Two, I believe.
Inertia is at the beginning of your end phase. Destroy inertia, then put all cards from your hand and arsenal on the
That's it.
bottom of your deck.
So if you don't use your full hand, if you're a holder, if you're a OTK, if you're a setup, that can be a very painful situation.
Absolutely.
That will hurt my Reinar because my Reiner definitely holds on to stuff for a while,
Yeah, and do you know
which is
how many
cool.
rangers keep an arrow in arsenal?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Just
it's
to
an
make sure they yeah.
anti-ranger tech for sure. Yeah, yeah. So the way all of these work is they are auras that you put on your opponent,
Mhm.
and then they all go away at the end of their next turn, and then something happens usually. Well, frailty, it's the whole turn. The other one, something happens. You
Yeah.
can theoretically get away from them if you have aura hate, which we know there's a couple aura hate cards in existence, including a generic. I believe that one came out in Everfest? Question mark. Was it
Which one?
Everfest? The aura destroyer that was a generic. I remember we talked about
Yeah,
it a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. So it does exist. I think we're going to see a new sideboard favorite for that sort of thing if these take off, which I'm assuming they will.
Yeah.
They're pretty powerful. All right. Anything else you want to say about that one? It's a 6 attack, so it's a popper.
It's a popper. Yeah, so that's huge. So this is one of
Yeah.
those things that's going to help Arachne. Because Arachne is one of those heroes that likes to block and likes to set up an arsenal, so that can't be played from hand. Not really that big of a deal from Arachne. Um, but the issue then becomes the dual class aspect of it,
Yeah.
in that the borders on the card have one for assassin and one for ranger. And the artwork looks awesome,
Yeah,
but
it
the
does.
combination of borders is upsetting.
I can't believe you don't like that.
I
That's
do
you
not
pick the
like it.
weirdest things to get
My
upset about.
OCD is
Yeah.
going, my
I love it.
designer
I love
OCD
it.
is screaming,
So, I will tell you the one place I
screaming.
won't love it, and I can agree with you on this in this one regard. When I sort cards, when I'm going through a pile of cards looking for something, I will often not even look at the title. I'll just look at the border to see if it's the border I'm looking for and skim through cards. Like,
Yeah,
you know when you're going through a bunch of mechanologist cards. You know,
right.
right? Because that lightning border,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If there's a mixed class card and I don't know which side is on the left side, then I may skip over it thinking it's the other class, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
So that will bother me. But, I don't care about that other than that. I was wrong about blood rot pox. See, it just sounds wrong. It's 3. I said 2 resources
Yeah.
cost to get rid of the 2, which is painful for a red deck.
Yes, it is. Aggro is going to struggle. This is LSS's response to the aggro meta that we've been in for the
I think
past.
they've done a great job of slowing it down.
Absolutely.
And it's a
And this
different type of ice, like a frostbite token,
yeah.
right? It's a tax but damage, so you can take it. You know what I mean? Like it's a different balance. I like it.
What I think I think they've done a really good job of balancing that. I agree, but I think this was their fail safe. They were like, if what we're doing does not stop it, this will.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Totally. You always have Oasis Respite though.
Until you don't.
All right, moving on. Next stuff.
Next up, we got Infect, which is an assassin attack action, costs 0, has stealth, and when this hits a hero, create a Blood Rot Pox token under their control. Swings for 3, blocks for 3. Red.
And that's a red. And this is a
Common.
common, so we'll
So
have a
there'll be a
cycle of
2
them.
and 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one. Yeah. Assassin only
Yes.
adds the blood rot for free. That's pretty good overall. The stealth allows it to be pumped in certain cases because we remember that from like a couple weeks ago they had the one that's like if it's a stealth card plus 3 damage. Remember
Yep.
attack reaction.
Yep. There are
So
stealth oriented attack reactions.
yeah, so that and there will probably be some other aspects of stuff, but I'm guessing it's mostly like that. It's just a falsified talent.
Yeah.
It's a very targetable, like subset targetable by certain things.
Right.
Uh,
And
there's no
speaking
mechanic
of
around stealth itself, as
right,
far as we know.
so far.
Yeah, so far.
Spike of Blood Rot is one of those attack reactions. It costs 1 in red. This is rare, so probably has
Cycle.
Cycle. Target attack action card with stealth gains +3 attack, and when this hits a hero, create a Blood Rot Pox token under their control. So if you do a spike of Blood Rot on an infect, you're putting 2 Blood Rot Pox tokens
Oh, that is
on
gross
hit.
and good. That's 4 in 1 turn on the next turn if they don't have Aura Hate. Yeah, that's real good.
Yes.
And even better, what you just described was the red. By the way, it's
Yes.
a 3 block, which is fantastic,
Yes.
for an
All
Arachne
assassin
kinda
cards are.
defensive
Yep.
style. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, a little tanky. But because it's a rare, there's a blue one that's a +1, and with Infect, that puts it into 4,
Yep.
giving you that breakpoint combo with a blue in hand.
Correct.
So, use it as a resource, or if you have the extra resource, use it in combo with Infect, and now you're hitting breakpoints with 2, pox uh, at risk basically on hit. So they
Yep.
have to do something there. That's gross. You don't even need the red one to be good.
That
That's
got
good.
that got 2 oohs in the Discord.
Yeah, ooh, ooh, and a ooh face.
Yes.
That was pretty good. All right, moving on. Frailty we talked about.
Yep. Your attack
Uh,
action, and this is hard to read.
yeah, your attack action cards played from arsenal and
Yeah,
weapon attacks have -1,
correct.
and then it goes away at the end of your end
Yeah.
or at
So not the
we
worst
talked.
thing, definitely targeting certain classes though.
Yeah, yeah. It seems terrible. Like ninjas, it's
Yeah.
gonna hurt, which obviously in this set, you gotta have some ninja counterbalance. I'm sure the aggro is gonna be gross. And then obviously it hurts rangers pretty well too.
Yeah.
Wither,
Wither, I'm scrolling.
0 cost, 3 attack, 3 defense, red. It's common, so it will be a cycle. It's a stealth card. When this hits a hero, create a frailty token under their control. So that's again good against the ranger and the ninja.
Yeah, I'm guessing
I
we're
guess
gonna
it
get
technically
cycles.
goes good against Arachne's daggers too, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Because that would be pretty decent to prevent his dagger. Not that he much, but still.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be swinging his daggers that turn. Uh,
Um,
Target attack, and then we have spike with frailty. Target attack action with this card. It's an attack reaction. Same block 3. So it seems like we're getting cycles
targeting
of
stuff. Yeah, a cycle of all
attacks
the
and
three.
attack reactions of all 3 of these new.
Oh, this is gonna be so gross because you're gonna hit with a frailty and a pox.
Mhm. I think people will. I
Oh
think people will. I don't think there's enough deck slots for everything. So I
no,
think,
that's what I mean though. You'll pick a few,
yeah, and
but
then you
occasionally
sideboard
they'll
which
come up
ones.
with yeah, yeah,
You
yeah for
sideboard
the
which ones. Yeah,
setup. Oof, gross.
yeah. Because
So,
in
anyways, that's the
Arachne, you
same thing, right?
sideboard what cards are good against that
The
opponent.
target.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're an assassin. You target your
Hmm.
assassination. Yep.
Absolutely.
But
So then
yeah,
we
that's
have the
a
inertia
cycle
one,
as well.
which is the same cycle. Same attack, same defense, same costs, same attack reaction, same add an extra. At the beginning of your end phase, destroy inertia and put all cards from your hand and arsenal at the bottom of your deck.
Does inertia suck?
No, it's really good against Ranger.
That's true. It's anti-ranger tech. Does that mean they're
Absolutely.
gonna OP ranger for this set? I kind of feel like they are.
That's my feeling for draft, maybe. I don't think she will be OP
We'll see.
or they will be OP
I have a
for.
feeling they're gonna put something in there to help the trapper ranger
Oh,
be
sure,
good,
sure.
and then it's gonna like bust Azalea.
Yeah.
We'll
And
see.
poor ninjas in this draft.
I don't know. The one ninja card we have, the next one is Bonds of Ancestry. Listen to this. So it's a 4 attack for 2. It's expensive. Red, it's a rare, so probably a cycle of them. 3 defense, which is lovely on a ninja. You don't get that very often. Combo card, which means you can tutor it with Katsu. If a card with Gust Wave in its name was the last attack this combat chain, this costs 2 less, meaning it's free, it's 0, and has Go Again. And when this attacks, you may banish a card with combo from your graveyard, not your hand, so something you've already used. If you do, search your deck for a card with the same name, banish it, then shuffle. You may play it this combat chain. So it allows you to basically Katsu twice. That's not bad.
No.
That
Say
is
you have like a
pretty
yellow or
sweet.
a blue and you want
And
it to
play a
be a
4 go
red.
again for 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, not even a yellow or
No,
blue.
the
You
card
have
that you're
something in
banishing.
your discard. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
banished from your graveyard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something you've already played, like 100 Winds, which
Right.
you have a rainbow set of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gross. You can almost double combo with this, the way
Yeah.
it's set up. And this opens a new thing in Ninja if a card with Gust Wave in its name. Now, currently, there's only the one Gust Wave. Oh, this is something else I bought a bunch of in a targeting thing, just from a collectability because they're dirt cheap right now. The full art Gust Waves, there's two
Yeah.
different types in red that are promo, and I bought both of them because I was like, this thing targets Gust Wave, Whelming Gust Wave.
Yeah.
They're clearly going to make some other combo piece that works with Gust Wave because this is saying anything with Gust Wave in its
Which
mention is
I
going to
think
be
is
like a
smart and really helps fix combo and makes it
yes,
more
it
playable.
lets combos be branching.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't know that Ninja's gonna be that bad.
No, I
If
don't.
this
No,
this
I
is
just
the
mean
only card we have so far,
right.
that sounds like it's opening some new design
Oh,
territory.
absolutely, and I'm
So,
super excited for
love
it.
it,
All I
love it.
meant was that there is some ninja hate, but there's gonna be hate for everything
It
because
seems like
that's
it.
how
A
sets
good
work,
yeah, exactly, a good triple attack. And then, Benji. Benji's already broken, so
right?
any extra Benji love is gonna be terribly painful.
Absolutely.
Don't bring your Benji back. No one wants you to bring your Benji back.
I won't. I
Alright,
won't. I'm
next
on
card.
Kasai. Quiver of rustling something.
Yeah, L.
Quiver can be equipped in a weapon zone in addition to a bow.
What?
Free real estate.
Extra equipment slot? What the heck? Range is
Instant.
broken.
Instant. Pitch 3. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an arrow, put it face up into your arsenal and destroy Quiver of Rustling Leaves. That's what it is. Rustling Leaves.
Leaves, yeah. Okay, so couple things on this. It sounds bad at first thought, but if you think about it, if
It
you're
doesn't
playing an
break unless the arrow's done.
yeah, if you're playing an opt deck, you know it's going to be an arrow. And if you have to gamble it because you just don't have the resources or the ability to opt and know that it's an arrow, then if you miss, if you flub, you get to keep it and you
Right.
can try it again. Now, granted, you lose 3 resources, so it kind of makes me think: is there a very blue, icy ranger out there that would love this?
Yes. Lexi would
I
love
know.
this.
Right? I was like,
Both of our Lexi players in the Discord were like, yo, this fixes
yeah,
that one turn that I don't get an arrow.
yeah, yeah. So pretty
Because
interesting.
it's and I felt that because when I play warrior, there's that one turn where you don't have go again, and then you just cry a bit.
Yep.
So finally, ranger has something. Like warrior at least has the boots, the reflector bolters.
Mhm.
So like they have that equipment piece for that
Fix
problem.
their go again. Yeah,
Rangers didn't have that. Now they
it was
do.
just good luck off the top.
Yeah. So super exciting.
Cool. Yeah. Well,
And
that's
that's
it.
it, right? That's all we've seen.
That's it for now. But boy, is it exciting.
Oh,
Boy, is it
absolutely.
gross. Outsiders is terrible. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. All right. You had something else you wanted to talk about. And now that we're late in the show and no one's listening except for that one person that hashtag Tommy, I'm listening. I love you. Thank you, whoever that was. That was fantastic. It made me
Hashtag
laugh so
still
hard
listening.
when that showed up. I laughed so freaking hard.
I
I was
messaged
like,
John on
Tommy, somebody listened.
no, I messaged you on Discord. I was like, "Did you
Oh
see
yeah,
it?"
that's right. You sent me. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so funny. I died when I saw that. So that was great.
I was like, "I
So some
told
people
you.
do
Some
still
people
listen.
listen.
Yeah,
They make it
yeah.
to the end."
So what are you gonna pump and dump now, Tommy?
Let's give you some hints. Um, what is the one Pokemon that every single person, that the majority of people on planet Earth know?
Get you?
Yeah. Boom. You
Okay.
got it.
Hey, it's Pikachu.
Which one?
I like Pikachu. Oh God, I don't know, man. I don't even know which ones there are.
That's why it's not much of a hint because there are a whole lot. It is, and I will give you the second hint. It is not the Crown
Just
Zenith one.
oh, I was gonna say, didn't you say it was in Crown Zenith? But you
No,
did not.
no, I didn't
Okay.
say what set it's in. But I will say it's not in Crown Zenith. So it is Pikachu and it is not in Crown Zenith. Leave your guesses in the comments. Um, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I really want to give that much more away.
No,
because
that's fine.
I'm really hyped. I think it's gonna do well. I'm
I don't know why you're not giving it to people if they like if it's only a couple bucks. I don't whatever, you do you,
Because
man.
then next week it may not be a couple of bucks. I
And
guess not that many people listen to our podcast.
yeah, I was gonna say, how like it's not gonna be us affecting that if that's the case, man. Especially with Pokemon, right? Like, you
All
know how
right.
many of everything there are? There's a
Yeah.
bazillion.
No, that's true. All right. So since you did listen all the way till the end, it is the sleeping Pikachu.
Is it really cute or something?
It's adorable.
What's up? Is it called Sleeping Pikachu?
No, it's just called Pikachu.
Oh god damn it.
It's
That's
from
one thing I hate about Pokemon. If you're looking for any particular card, it is really hard to find it. You're not sure of like details like the set and all that crap.
yeah, it's from the Lost
Lost Origin
Origin
Trainer
Trainer
Gallery?
Gallery. Yep.
Yeah, that is really cute. All right.
Right?
I'm
Right?
with you on this one. 475. Oh, it actually is going up.
Yes.
It was 475. Now it's $8.
Yep. I got a whole bunch at 4. I
That's
am
good.
getting I ordered a yellow binder, one of those Voltex yellow binders for the 4 ones. They hold 4 per page.
Mhm.
I think it's like
Are they
100.
all hollow foils?
Yes, they are only hollow foil.
Gotcha.
Um I plan
Oh,
on
there are still 475s on
yeah.
here. That's weird.
It shows
Oh,
you
'cause
the
the direct
direct.
by
Yeah.
TC. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
So I plan on filling that binder with just this card.
You just buy out on this. That's
Slowly, slowly.
un unrecommended. Not recommended move. No
No,
financial advice.
no,
Oh my
this is
god.
not financial advice. This
Yeah.
is a science experiment that Tommy is doing. If you would like to join me, welcome aboard. This is
Yeah.
the most undervalued Pokemon card, in my opinion. And
Ridiculous crazy.
it is adorable. I mean,
It
it's
is cute.
Pikachu and the main character from Arceus, Legends
Yeah,
of
it's good.
Arceus. Like it's
I
a
dig
main
it.
character, the character you play at, and Pokemon, both asleep, have the old wooden Pokeballs, like of the original when like the world was first starting, the original Pokeballs. And I don't know, it's just
It's cute.
it's adorable.
Pikachu's foot is on
I
the girl's
know.
face. That's
Yeah.
real. It is. It's like a cat. You know how they
Yeah,
sleep and they just put like a
exactly.
foot out. Yeah,
Exactly. So like
it's good. It's good.
5 years from now, like people collect Pikachu cards. People collect
Oh
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
will
yeah.
know that name. People that don't collect cards, if they see this, they will I don't know.
I agree. I think it's a reasonable target.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, you had one other thing you wanted to pump, but not dump.
I
It
think that
has to do with the link that's shortened. You sent me.
Oh, right. Yeah. So speaking of TCG Player, we opened a TCG Player store. That
Yeah.
was almost the topic of this podcast
Yeah, I
before John
know. I
reminded me that we had
completely
a bunch.
forgot about it. That's so funny. All
So,
right, cool.
take a look. We don't have much up yet. We are a new store, so we don't have many sales. But please, if you would like to support the podcast, a way
Yeah.
you can do so is join the Patreon, hop into the Discord, and join us. But the other way is now you can purchase cards from us. So, click a link. I will put a link down in the description. Take a look. We got some Magic and Pokemon up right now. Neither John or I are planning on selling. I do have some Flesh and Blood up there.
Yeah, no, I have some Flesh and Blood up
So
there.
do I.
Oh, uh-oh. We're gonna have to track that better then. If we
I
both do.
think I only have like 2 things,
Okay.
and it's pretty
Alright.
obvious. So if you would like the Valiant Dynamos that I have played with a
Nope.
lot,
Those are mine.
I put up the Rainbow Foil.
Yeah.
I have
For
those up there
we'll
too.
we'll figure it out. If
Okay.
you wanna grab some stuff from us, we have them up there.
My longtime Valiant Dynamos are up there.
Okay. We'll double
So,
check.
yes. But I think that does it for this week. A little short, but we are both really busy today. So
Yep.
until next week, we will catch you guys later.
Have a good one.